Hey YouTube, it's your girl Trina Love back with another video. Welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing, my busy bee? Staying busy, I hope. Keeping it sexy. Always, darling, we are going to keep it sexy always, right? This is one of those videos that I could start crying through, but I'm not going to, I swear. I'm not going to cry. You don't cry. We're not going to cry. It's a collab with my girl, Jessica. I got some friend mail from her, and she surprised me, that little stinker, and sent me the Supernatural palette. Oh my goodness. You can see the back. It opens like a Trapper Keeper, you know. It's got a mirror. It's also a dual book, so I'm only going to show you the top and the bottom, try to avoid the mirror. We're going to do some swatches, and we're going to try this palette on and create a look. I'm sorry for the flashback. I just saw that. But, yeah, let's jump on in this. My wrist hurts pretty bad, so I've got my glove off. You're like, why take your glove off if your hand hurts? Well, see, what happened was, when you leave it on too long, it could hurt. If you don't leave it on long enough, it could hurt. It's like a double-ended sword. You have to just deal with it. And that's what I'm dealing with. So I took it off for a little while, put on some of that pain-relieving cream. And hopefully, oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Accidentally scratched it just a little bit trying to cut this tape. There we go. There's tons of colors in here. I'm going to fold them back and make it very, very safe and neat. Okay, let's get started. I got my magic eraser that's dry. Okay, we're going to do some finger swatches to start. And we're just going to start with, there's a pastel side, and then there's the dark side, which is like, you know. So let's just start with the dark side, because, you know, can't not touch the dark side. And there is 5 colors in this row, and I'm going to just let the sabotaging thumb get involved. So there we go. We'll just do some easy swatches with it. Ooh, so pretty. I love that black glitter. It's called the Darkness. The thumb just wants to do what the thumb wants to do. Instead of helping me out, it's like, nope, She is a good transition shade. Along with that one, you put a little bit more. Yeah, look at, oh, that's not a transition shade. No, no, no. Did I actually swap the same color? No. Maybe. I don't know. No. It's, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I lost my mind up in here. Okay, so those are those swatches. Now, I know swatches don't mean nothing to some people. I'm going to just go with 3 right now because my hand's starting to hurt. But for me, what it does is it gives me an idea of what I want to go, where I want to go, and what I want to do with whatever look I'm coming up with. And I love the way this is broken down into like stories so that you can see that there, you know, there's a story behind it. Now that one is a very, it's called Anti-Possession Rune. It's a very soft pastel pink, but it's not, it's a matte, it's not a shimmer, so it's hard to build it up. That one is also the matte, oh no, it's a shimmer. This one's a shimmer, but it looks matte when I pull it up, right? So it must be a shine, not a shimmer. What is that called? Yeah, because when you stretch it out, it's got like a glisten to it, but it's not like blinding, but it's supposed to be light. It's pastel. You know? There we go. But they look, some of them look in pan like they're shimmers, and the other ones will look like they are mattes. And they're not. Good. I don't remember what color that was, so, you know, your girl has lost her mind right now, because I want to cry, because this is so pretty, and I love it so much, Jessica. Thank you. I already know the pastels are kind of like out of your league for me, because, you know, it will definitely, for sure, oops, sorry, kind of, the makeup eraser got away from me. It would definitely wash me out, but we're going to try. It's, you know, I'm not going to say as many colors. I want to make it a presentable look, because I do got things to do today, even though I'm going to put on something. Where'd it go? Oh yeah, I'm going to be wearing some stars at the tips of my eyebrows. Even though I'm going out today, don't come for me. Don't come for me. You know, I'm just like, just in case, so I don't forget to put them on again. I'm just going to glue some down. And I'm using a Tarte concealer, but it's like the, you know, like Boys to Men. And we come to the end of the road. It is definitely almost time for me to use the back of a brush to get the rest of that stuff out, because she's gone. There is my foundation little brush. Yes, Lord. How are you guys doing? I am doing it. I'm just hanging in here. I'm trying to be strong. You know, got to go on type of thing. Like, my whole life is a bad telenovela. It's a bad 80s sitcom that's got like 10 episodes. Like, right now I just wanted to, you know, move on. We, you know, we have come into 2021 kicking the door in, but I don't feel completely 100 about it, you know? Where is she at? I'm looking for my tried and true. There we go. Too Faced powder here to set my eyelids, because it's got an iridescentness, but I'm just trying to use her up, because she's not really good for anything but setting my makeup. So, I mean, not setting my whole face, but setting my eyeshadow base. Sorry for all these little clickly clacks, but I'm trying to make sure that my volume is good with you guys. With these, I've been editing some videos and I kind of lost the other videos, so I'm going to be redoing said videos to the best of my ability. So if you see me, same hair, same eyeshadow, you know, same outfit, you know why, because, you know, the girl got to bump them out while my baby's at school, for one, because my youngest son is physically in school, and I can't talk and protrude my voice out as loud as I want to when he's home, because he wants to turn up the TV, and it's like, I can't do, or turn up his tablet, and I can't deal with the copywriting thing. So, where do I want to go with this? Definitely going to touch on this black, because Jessica and I both are very, very gothic, very, very in our goth roots. You know, my inner goth girl has been screaming out this whole 2021 beginning. So, might as well keep embracing her, right? And this is just my typical shape that I like to get. Also, let's talk about Supernatural. So, if you don't know what Supernatural is, it is a TV show that was on the WB at one point. It was also on TLC, and it was on, I want to say, a different channel. And Netflix picked it up afterwards. But basically, it is a show about two wayward sons who are on the road fighting monsters. It's a family business. There's a bunch of people involved, you know, surrogate fathers, real father, mother, generational hunters of monsters and saving the world and hunting things. And I mean, y'all know. If you don't know, you know. And then we got Dean. I'm going to touch on this blue because that blue is just calling me. Dean Winchester, which is played by Jensen Ackles. That is my TV boyfriend. Oh yeah. He is my TV boyfriend, and only when Sam Jared Pekalecki, his last name is Polish. They make fun of that in the show. Only when Sam was a demon. I shouldn't tell you that. That should be my little secret, right? That no woman should do it. I know we're bad. We shouldn't be dating within the family. But hear me out. I didn't date Sam in the family, you know. It's just when he was a demon, I'm saying. He was quite hot and very yummy to look at. So he was very good eye candy. Like, ooh, good Lord. But there is a very large cast and crew that, you know, come in and out because, you know, death isn't the end on that show, you know. It's just got a little of this and a little of that, and you can hit it with a wiffle ball bat, and it's everything, including Scooby-Doo. Okay? Now, bring back my childhood superheroes, definitely would be the Scooby Gang, because they took care of all my demons. You know, I was able to say it off the back. There was nothing scary in my house. It was just people trying to be scary. That wasn't true either. My house was scary. My house was haunted as a child. They can't tell me any different. Okay, so now I'm going to take that very, very pale, I need a clean brush because I don't want it to blend out with that. One that I said that looked like a shimmer, kind of, and put that all on the first 1/3. Definitely taking myself out of my comfort zone with this color. But it is a shimmer. It got a little shimmer to it, and it's like a peach shimmer. So yeah, it's not out of my comfort zone. It's definitely a pretty color that I picked. Huh? Oh my God. But back to Supernatural again now. So, what brought me to this TV show? It isn't anything about just what I told you. When I was introduced to this show, I saw it as, you know, the same time as, you know, Charm was ending, Supernatural started to begin. And the show has so much good things. If you're like not into witchcraft and you don't have to be into that. You can really relate to just the boys, or the gentlemen, the men. They're men now, but when they first started, they were young. Boy, they were young. And we were young together, you know, so I was able to admire that. They were boys. They were young men. They were just fresh out of some movies that I had saw, some really bad B movies and some really pretty good ones. So if you haven't seen some movies that they're in, like Jared, who plays Sam, he's in House of Wax. And I do not recommend this movie. So let me pick a different one. I'm going to have to look into it for Jensen Ackles, honestly, because a couple of movies that he was in, I just don't like them. They're too much. Too much. for even my channel, you know. And I try not to make my channel about too much, you know. That's terrible, because, you know, we got children up in here. Even though it ain't for children, we do have children. That is really, really pretty. So, there's a pretty shimmer in here that's like an iridescent one, and it's called Castiel. Or, nah, yeah, because it looks like a topper. It looks like a topper. I want to go with Castiel. The other one looks more like a gray hue, and this one looks like it's got like shimmer and a little bit of spice and everything nice. So I'm going to try that with the little setting spray. So when I first started watching Supernatural, it was really, really something to bring. Just, my grandmother and I are best friends. That's my best friend. When she was living, we watched, like I said, we watched all the shows. We watched 90210. We were there. I lived with her. So of course she got into what I got into, but she would tell me right off the back, I found some really good shows. And so pretty much that show became a family thing. It became a super intertwined family thing, where it was my mother, my grandmother, my auntie, my best friend, like, we all watched the show, and we all, even my daughter, we all have our own characters that we love, and who we call our TV boyfriends, you know, and whatever. So, that was one good thing out of the show, and when it ended, it broke my heart. It's ended. Now, we're waiting on the last, episodes, but she shall be okay. I will be okay, you know. As long as I've got them all on DVD, the world will survive another day. Alright? So I'm going to take a little of this concealer just so that I don't lose anything. I'm not worried about fallout because I didn't put any foundation on, because I'm going to be mask ready for my day. So just same concealer that's really close to my complexion from is this Too Faced? I don't know who it is. This is a little flower one that I showed you guys, the Barbie makeup one. But yeah, that show brought us together, and now I found even more Supernatural friends and family that I adore, like Miss Amy, the Midnight Artist. We are kindred spirits of Supernatural. Miss Jessica, we are kindred spirits from that. Like, and I know a lot of you guys are like, oh yeah, I know who she's talking about. I know this show. See, we're all kindred spirits in some way connected with this show, and they know that. They make it very known. So now I'm just going to match up the top to the bottom, because I think that would be really pretty. You know, having it blue, black, have it all in the same as best as I can. Yeah. Especially when you watch it with, like, your husband. Like, my dad knows Supernatural. He ain't playing. My kids know me about my Supernatural. Nobody plays with Supernatural. Nobody. They don't talk bad about it. They know that it's, you know, it's got its moments. We're going to clean that up. Don't worry. I'm just, like, just getting it on there, because I still got a pretty lash. She provided me, Jessica, not provided me. She is not my manager. She's my good friend. She sent me some lashes, so I'm going to put those on too. Let's see. Let's just repeat the same exact thing. So I put the black, and let's get the cream, and then I'm going to pause you for step away for a second and put the lashes on, because your girl has been having some hard times with this wrist that I'm holding the mirror with. So I'm going to skip you guys with that. Skip you the anxiety and the stress of watching me struggle with my lashes, okay? You're welcome. Because I know sometimes it can be a task. So yeah, it's all on there. What do y'all think? I mean, I'm gonna just close my eye and do my swoop, but keep it all in the same direction to blend it up and out. Wipe it off. I got a makeup eraser in my lap. A dry makeup eraser does help clean off your brush in between, especially with the, you know, if you don't have many brushes or you have the hand issue like me with the carpal tunnel and stuff. She helps, and this sheep is from the Dollar Tree. Alright, so give me a sec. I'm gonna pop off, put on my lashes and all that stuff, and be back with my final thoughts.